what's up, y'all? Winnie here, and the reason we're starting on this screen is because I thought it would be funny that since Microsoft has decided to shove this screen down people's throats every time they want to play anything, no matter what, it provides me proof that I've never played this before. Hey! Alright. Today we're going to be doing Assassin's Creed Rogue, that I have absolutely zero experience with at all. The only thing I know about this game is that the end of this game leads directly into the beginning of Unity, and that's it. I've also only played like maybe 45 minutes of Unity ever. We're full on at the point of Assassin's Creed games where I've either never played them or never beat them. I'm not sure why my lungs waited until right when I started recording to start acting up, so I'm going to put in a cough drop for this video. Sorry for the hold up. I hadn't considered the fact that this is the first time I've actually spoken today. Ooh, it's moving in 60 frames. Less, ooh, it keeps going back and forth between the assassin symbol and the Templar symbol. I'm going, jeez. Welcome to Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. Thank you, Ubisoft Club. It's not like I was trying to read or nothing. Fine. Yeah, whatever. So far, hands down, the most impatient Assassin's Creed game I've played. I give it that. I'm hoping this is the last one that has that eavesdrop mechanic.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight.
Where are the subtitles?
Compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Well, I guess we're after that guy. Kill the assassin. Are we just skipping, like... Oh, it's going to do a flashback, isn't it?
Well, I won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck.
There it is.
Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back.
This looks really good. Comparatively.
Come on. Captain de Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
Okay, hang on. Why would you do that?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay.
Rude. Okay, so it's not a flashback, it's just...
Am I going
It
too
is
fast
telling
for
us
you?
in order.
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
And then I landed on him and we both died. The end. Big old bird. Crane, stork, one
Hurry.
of those.
We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins?
Hello.
They spaced up. Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! You simpleton! You rot-brained cabbage farmer! I will teach you some manners, boy. How dare you show me such disrespect?
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded.
He sounds like the stock Nord voice from Skyrim. And he also deserved that ass whooping.
Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach you a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your
That's
mates
bad.
now, you built rat?
You. Halt.
Talk before I bash out your brains. Keep an eye out, lads. The pals are still out there somewhere. Let them bury
Goes
what's
again.
left of you.
Free the smugglers, it says. Do I even have hidden blades? Or am I just supposed to run for it? Oh, it shows the radius of the whistle.
Bastards on the sight.
What? What happened?
Keep him hemmed in.
Nobody was looking at me. Why was that what happened when I went into the hay? Come on then.
Thank you.
Free. That was stupid.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hunting, lads. Set her ablaze. Sink that French vessel. No match for you. Ha ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Kill all the British gods. Yeah, alright. Sure.
Told you.
Okay. What? Okay. What do you mean optional? How was I supposed to not do that? And where were you?
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful.
Maybe you were not completely useless, Sheikh.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Yeah.
Sure, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes.
Animus database, can you please shut up?
With a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she...
Firing cannons. To fire your cannons, hold LT and move R to aim, press R to shoot. RT to shoot. Shoot the hull for maximum damage.
Perfect for you, Shay.
The Morgan was an old goddess. The queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
Oh, there it is. And there's more boats.
Reefing on tops!
Let's not hit the icebergs, gents, eh? Let's not do a Titanic 200 years early. Or whatever what a year it is. That happened in the 1900s, right? That century, I mean, not that particular decade.
A ship! Shit! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Who's talked those gallants and royals?
The heck?
Fire!
Stop them, boy!
Slow down.
Fire!
Down to the mizzen top.
They're tearing her to pieces!
I'm working on it. Shut up.
Crowd it all on!
It looks like the last boat is on the other side of yours.
My ship!
Shut up!
There's the gallant boy!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gerkhoop. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier's pleased with us.
Alright. I will not miss these mechanics. I don't hate them anymore, but I'm not a fan. There's a lot of stuff that we're pretty soon going to be leaving behind about the Assassin's Creed franchise that I will not miss. Title card already?
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. If I were to keep to what my original plan was, this would be where the video stops. But we haven't really done anything yet.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Alright, the future segments. Who are you?
Sorry for the rough exit. Your piece working? Check. You were just an Animus.
What happened to the redhead lady?
Yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember?
Why is...
Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you get lost. Now let's get out of here.
I guess she's the redhead lady I was talking about.
Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
How is it my fault? I don't know what's going on.
What the hell is happening? A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Okay, well, she's fine.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out. So I think it's only fair you help me clean it up.
As long as you stop being a
Mr. Berg
bitch
wants
about
us
it.
to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
Why is there a...
Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
That's
Lady
interesting.
DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
What's up with the tablet on the floor? Tablet document 1 to Robert Fraser from Melanie LeMay. Subject Arno Dorian. I know that name, but I don't know what. Wait, isn't Arno the guy from... Isn't Arno Dorian the guy from Unity? You come highly recommended. I'm thrilled to have you in our studio. I'm putting you to work on a special project for me. His story takes place during the French Revolution. Yeah, it is. So the thing with this game, if I remember correctly, Rogue and Unity came out the same day, but Rogue got no marketing at all. So people skipped Rogue because they didn't think it was important, because Rogue came out on the 360 and Unity was the first Assassin's Creed game to come out for the Xbox One. But then it turned out they were connected, so people went back for it. Which is probably why it got a remaster. Your goal is to have a new blockbuster to present to the Abstergo brass next year. As such, this is super classified. Your direct supervisor will be Aiden St. Clair, CC'd. You can only discuss this project with Aiden or myself, as you'll probably be logging some overtime in your Animus. I've added a mandatory weekly meeting with our psychiatrist, Dr. Bibo, CC'd, to make sure you're not suffering from any bleeding effect. Welcome to Abstergo Entertainment. Don't let us down, ML. Really feels like you should have just left that on the floor. Where do you... Okay. Thanks for waiting. Hey. You alright? It looks like I have somewhere to go. I assume I'm playing as the same guy from 4, but I guess I'll be playing as somebody else in Unity. The person that letter was aimed at.
I have dogs at home that are better trained than you are.
Yeah, well, only one of us are actually working, so who's really bad at this?
Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Great. That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay?
Okay.
Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Okay. So the smallest ring is already good.
Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
Okay. So is the future segment just rebooting the building so that we can keep going back into the... Ah!
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Berg discovers that the old man of the mountain was wise indeed.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your animus.
Okay, so you also
Whatever's
saw that.
online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky.
Why would you just say that?
Once your coworkers dropped his communicator by the elevator, if you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that
Okay.
you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery.
It just says
I
cookie.
know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Cool. Cookie. Glass elevator. Pop-ups. Instant soup. Henry out of nowhere. And who are you? Oh, hey, it's Far Cry 5. It's Far Cry 3, my bad. And Splinter Cell Blacklist. And a collection of Assassin's Creed games, it looks like. I can't even really call it product placement, because you only see it if you're looking for it. It said I could fix other people's workstations. Can I do that now, or am I supposed to be shaying? I'm just shaying. Oh, what we got here? A lady? Oh! Assassin's Creed The Fall, Assassin's Creed Forsaken, Mundus, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. History is our playground. Another action figure. There's Far Cry 3 again. Did this come out around the same time as that? I thought Far Cry 3 was older than that. The Fall, the Chain. Assassin's Creed something else. That kind of looks like Assassin's Creed, Origins. It's probably not, but that's what it looks like. Mineral water. Oh, I'm at my Animus. Maybe I don't want to be at my Animus yet. Maybe I want to be at somebody else's Animus. Or is this security guy here to make sure that I don't do that? Is that my Animus? Okay, this one's not mine. Or is it? No, I'm still a ways away from mine. Oh, there's 4 of them. Okay. There's not enough lasers. Oh, there's the other lasers. Okay, I need to move. Okay. Ah. Okay. Ha! Sorry for not giving any commentary while I was doing that. I just wanted to make sure I could figure it out. Core repaired. Am I going to get flashbanged by more information I'm not supposed to know?
Okay. The numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. I want a front row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
You never use a normal Animus like this one? To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farm.
793, northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned. They thought we were demons. The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust. I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
Ah, Norse adoption rituals. The chance to sail the world with the Vikings.
Yes. A chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
Isn't she the lady who encouraged me to look for secrets? And the very next secret I found was her being, oh, we're gonna have to kill him? But also, does this mean that Otto Berg is gonna be, like, is his ancestor gonna be in Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Or is that just a coincidence? November of 2014, Montreal. Otto Berg shares a story of his past with Violet. In real world time, that was almost 11 years ago. Oof. Are you going to comment on that? Oh, hey, pizza. Are there any other ones? Is this one my desk? Oh, it is not. But it's not alive. There's more of that lady. More of that guy. Some Nerf guns. It does seem like there's an amount of the people here that are just regular people that don't know what's going on. Looks like this one is probably mine. Or not. Who the heck are you? Airplane. That guy looks familiar. Wasn't he one of the guys from Black Flag? I think he was the guy from Black Flag, the bad guy. Yeah, that, yep. Okay, I guess that one's probably my desk. Can I do anything at this one? Hee hee hee. Alright, what do we got here? A 4-way split laser, huh? Alright. Sure. Flashbang or text or audio, whatever.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here.
Does this lead into Origins?
Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called the Brothers of the Cross. How original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history. From Roman Gallia, Egypt during the Middle Ages, and even a cell of modern-day assassins. Oh. And it apparently raises the dead.
Is there any evidence to support this?
None at all. You know what I think? I think this is bullshit the assassins are spreading around so that people like us waste our valuable time sniffing after it. Smells like a trap.
Agreed. Keep an eye out for new information about the Ankh. While it may not lead to an artifact, we may be able to follow the data back to some assassins.
You got it, boss. Where are you off to next?
Cuba. I'm going to excavate the observatory.
I guess that means that the observatory gets destroyed in Black Flag. May 2014. Piece of Eden that may not exist. Yeah, these sound like bits and pieces of things of the new era. Say 3 out of 20? That's a lot of oh. Hello. That's Prince of Persia. The 2007 one, I think. It doesn't look like Sands of Time. But, or whatever year that game came out. Cowboy hat. Well, I was getting closer to my desk. Is this my desk? More pirates. If this isn't my desk, this marker is weird. Yeah, it looks like this one's mine. Finding the Sanctuary. Battle for Havana synced successfully. What do you mean battle for Havana? All secondary missions completed. So I guess this means that I am the person from the last game, and that canonically did everything in the last game. I did not do everything in the last game. I'm probably never even going to go back to it. Did I do that? Complete present 1. Computer, how many times do I have to tell you to not give me Xbox notifications on you? Davenport Homestead. 1752. Where's that guy?
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale?
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor? That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
I see.
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
What does he want to go eavesdrop? If this is an eavesdrop minigame, I'm stopping now.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this, but did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Von Gaudier has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found a site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. I gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
Am I supposed to go in this house or around it? I don't know why I thought that was going to be a sprint button. What? There are no hidden enemies. Shut up. We're on the homestead. I don't think I need to run up a tree or nothing. Hi, random other people.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training.
Oh, Native American assassin.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
Okay, so this is just the assassin training, isn't it? Okay, so let me pause. So here's the lowdown. What I know about this game, despite having never played it, is that he does eventually witness something that causes him to defect to the side of the Templars, which is what some of those future segments were probably lampshading at. What I'm assuming is that all of these people that I'm meeting and learning from are targets I'm going to have once he becomes a Templar. And I know that at the end, the final mission of this game is the beginning of Unity. So, once I do the video for Unity, keep in mind that all of the chaos happening at the beginning of Unity is because of the final mission of this game. But clearly I'm not going to be showing any of that because Lord knows I'm not going to try to do an entire Assassin's Creed game on my channel. There is no telling how long that would take. But, unlike Black Flag, I feel no reason to let this video be almost 2 hours long, so I'm going to call it here. That's why I want to give the breakdown of the direction this is going and what I think is probably going to happen. It is interesting to me that it seems like when you fix people's desks, it's like hints and pieces at future Assassin's Creed games. What it probably actually was them doing hints and pieces at things that could be future Assassin's Creed games. Like how in the first God of War, they had a bunch of stuff that was like possible things they could do, and then they ended up doing all of it as sequels. Like that. I think what it probably is was just them doing little bits and pieces of things that could become relevant later, and then later they decided to make it relevant. Which is still very interesting, but that being said, that's going to do it for this episode. If you liked it, a like and a subscribe would be groovy. If you didn't, don't. If you want to click the bell, you can do that as well to be notified of future uploads, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.